You know what's funny? KG, you just brought up something that and I agree with you. You don't hear Dan use a term like that, change of scenery. I don't remember Dan saying something along the lines of, this is as deep as we've ever been.
Yeah, he hasn't.
Like he really hasn't. And he said that, and yet somehow you had this national Yahoo kind of take that as a negative.
Man. Nobody pay attention to what the fuck he's saying. He's Colin Cowherd's sidekick. I don't even know his name. What is his name?
I
don't even know the guy. I know his face. I know his little beady-eyed face, but I don't know his name.
That clip, JB, if you have that clip.
I can try to find it for you. Yeah.
Like, that clip was almost like are you trying too hard? Is this like that new media where I'm going to say something that really makes no sense, but if I say it defiantly enough, maybe I can sell it. And then I'll go viral. And then you'll have idiots like Sean Belegian saying, boy, is this guy... He took Dan Campbell saying, this is the deepest team we remember, and turned that into a negative.
He followed in his boss's footsteps.
What?
Who put us at number 10 in his top 10.
But can you...
He took the ball and ran with it, though.
I want you to think about that, though. Like, oh, you could see the smirk on his face. Huh?
Yeah, I don't. He was reaching for straws. Like, you can tell when he was saying this shit, he didn't believe it.
It's a bad call.
Like, literally, you can tell. This is the most clickbaity of clickbaity.
It is.
Like, as it gets.
That's why I feel guilty, like, paying homage to people like that. I really, truly do.
He's getting what he wants.
Yeah.
This is exactly what he intended.
Our old buddy Rob Parker used to throw stuff out there.
No.
I mean, come on, man.
No.
I saw Rob on Saturday, by the way.
No.
Rob Parker.
There are people. I said this back then. I stopped listening to anything he said 15 years ago.
Yeah,
I got it for you.
If you're not sincere about stuff, why am I gonna pay you any attention? I don't. You got that?
Oh yeah, you got it.
All right. So listen to this. This is absurd.
Dan Campbell took to the podium this week, and he is irrationally excited, almost like it's fake pump up. Rah-rah stuff. Take a listen to Dan Campbell about his excitement about his roster. Listen.
Year 5, this is the best we felt about it, kind of top to bottom. And now, that being said, there's still holes. But I bring this up all the time. Every roster has holes. And you'll never have it exactly where you totally want it, but from where we've come year after year, we've taken it another level.
I like that medium look from Dan Campbell. That's a money look, Dan. Listen, he's talking a big game, but folks, some bad news. I think the Super Bowl window's closed. Listen, I have them missing the playoffs, and I think the Super Bowl window's closed.
Oh God, this guy.
There is nothing better.
Look.
Okay, if you're
medium look.
If you're gonna say things like that,
look.
Honestly, I'm not being funny. I can't say you're wrong, okay? I can't sit here and say he's wrong. Do I believe he's wrong? Yeah, of course I believe he's wrong. But if then in your earnestness to back up what you're saying, you use Dan Campbell talking about the roster being deeper than it's ever been as your evidence,
right?
You're a moron.
Then he makes fun of his T-shirt.
Right. You could tell he was sitting there. You could tell he was sitting there going, trying to think of something because he didn't
believe that shit.
There was no meat on that bone.
At all. Like, I don't know what the fuck he's reaching for. Talking about some, he's fake rah-rah. Like, when has Dan Campbell ever been fake rah-rah? Dan Campbell is genuine in everything that he does. And the nerve to talk about his shirt size when you shop at fucking Old Navy with that fucking crusty ass shirt you got. Like, what are you talking about? You're insulting the man, but trying to disprove that we're not a playoff team. Like, I don't get what he was getting at there. That's why I'm like, this is bad. Like, I appreciate good clickbait. This is just bad. Like, he don't believe that.
You remember the show, Colin Cowherd's show a few years ago, had Joy Taylor on it. And Joy Taylor went out and made fun of Dan Campbell, called him, a meathead. You remember he had the helmet on from the race downtown, the IRL race in Detroit, and he was the Grand Marshal. He had the racing helmet on, and he was doing his press conference. Funny. And she took it and killed him and said, this lying team, continues to make the wrong choices at coach. So it's another Colin Cowherd, and I like Colin. I think his show is good, but his two sidekicks are idiots.
Here's my thing, okay? We can have that conversation. We can. I'm cool with it. I can sit here and tell you exactly why I feel the Detroit Lions might be going to Santa Clara. Do you want me to list the reasons? I still like this offensive line. I think losing Frank Ragnow is big. I don't think that we can quantify that enough. I really don't. But it's still a good line, and give them a little time to find some cohesion, okay? They understand the secret sauce of Jared Goff. Keep him clean and give him options, which leads me to the options. Hi, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamison Williams. You've got Sam Laporta. You've got a rookie that everybody and their brother's excited about, and you have two outstanding running backs in your backfield. A defensive line that's led by one of the biggest impact players in the National Football League. And I say that with no hesitation, and I will allow the tape of early last season to back me up. A good linebacking room, okay, improving with a guy like Jack Campbell, and a very good defensive backfield. And your evidence that I'm wrong is Dan Campbell said this is the deepest they've been.
And he's wearing a Schmedium shirt.
Like, that's embarrassing.
That's what.
Why don't you call off today, man? Like, take the day off.
Like, you're trying to make a name for yourself, man. Do better.
Yeah.
Do better.
If you tell me, okay, you bring up that offensive line, yeah, I got more concerns about it than you do. You yourself said you can't quantify the loss of Frank Ragnow. I can go, well, I disagree with you, but at least you gave me something to chew on. Right?
An actual argument.
Oh, what if that pressure up the middle? Well, I don't think it's going to happen, but you're right. Jared Goff is somebody that doesn't deal with pressure real well. Defensively, well, what if Jack Campbell, he plateaued out? Well, I think it's stupid to give me something. But talking about a Schmedium shirt and talking about a guy pimping and pumping up his roster
fake rah-rah
is a bad thing?
It's fake rah-rah, Sean.
How does he take a 15-win team and say their Super Bowl window is closed? That's an idiotic statement. And the guy's Jason McIntyre, and he barely gets a word in on the show.
Mike Jones?
But he's there just to give Colin a break.
He did a good job.
Yeah.
He did a good job.
Get your own takes.
We talked about it, right? We're talking about the idiot. So it is. Everyone's got their opinion, man. We all got them, right?
Okay, here's the thing. If you come out with an opinion, that's okay. He said nothing.
At all.
He said nothing.
He's guessing.
Like, give me something. Like, Maz, I say it all the time, okay? You think the Tigers are going to win the World Series. Well, I don't think so. But you can give me reasons why the Tigers are going to win the World Series, okay? There was nothing there. And that's unfortunately, there's way too much of that shit in our media today, all right? Come prepared, man.
I think we're the only ones in the country probably talking about that cut because he went after our team. I don't think anyone else would take him seriously. I really don't.
I think the problem that I have, though, if he was talking about the Buffalo Bills, I'd say the same thing. That's the problem in our media today. Back up what you say factually. Anybody can throw shit against the wall.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Anybody can throw, hey, man, I think Shedeur Sanders is going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Yeah.
See you guys. That's where we're at today.
It's crazy. You can even section off certain parts of facts to help your argument.
Right.
Like, he didn't even do that. Like, that shit, that's weak, man.
Okay, can you give me the why? Just give me a little bit of the why. And then maybe we can have a conversation. Because, that's, to me, that's a lost art in this business. It's like having a conversation. Y'all aren't going to agree with what I say every day. I'm not going to be right every day.
Yeah.
KG's not going to be right. Maz, we can all sit here and call out our misses. And you know what? When I miss, I'll explain to you, hey, listen, this is why I thought the way I did. By the way, I own it. I missed. This is why I thought the way I did. All right? But when you're just throwing things out there and you're using Schmedium and false bravado.
You wearing a shirt like that?
Like Dan, the one
zebra
thing.
stripe ass
really
shirt, freak ass boy.
You really did not like his shirt, man.
Hey, you brought it up.
Ass boy.
The one
Since
thing
you want to talk about shirts
that Dan Campbell has proven to everybody is he is authentic.
God,
okay,
yes.
as it gets,
Dan Campbell is authentic.
like the most authentic in the whole entire league.
Like when Joy Taylor made those comments.
Yep.
Guess what? At that time, we didn't know. Maybe he's turning it on.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, I don't really agree with what she's saying, but maybe he's turning it on, and she's got a point there. Has Dan Campbell ever wavered from that?
No.
Never.
That was the year that they closed out the season and barely missed the playoffs thanks to the Seahawks. That was the year that she made fun of him. And listen, man, if you're not here watching this guy and the way he operates, and the national media got a look at him a couple of years ago on Hard Knocks. We all know that. But if you didn't see him at the end of that Hard Knocks and that speech he gave and the tears almost coming down his eyes, this guy loves his guys. He loves this team. And yesterday and today are the two hardest days of that guy's year. Cutting guys that he loves. We went through a few of them. They even got rid of Jackson Meeks, and we'll get into that. That was a guy I thought would make the team.
Tried to tell y'all.
I know. Now they have Levette. So Dominic Levette, who is probably better on special teams. We'll see how the rest of this day goes. But by 4 o'clock today, you'll have your 53-man roster, and soon after that, you'll have your practice squad. And they're going to probably reach around and maybe bring in a couple of players that weren't on this team.
I love the reach around.
Yep.
There's nothing like the reach around.
The reach around.
Listen, didn't we talk about this a couple weeks ago, you guys? Like as we were playing the role of Oprah, right? And everybody's got their favorites. Okay, you had JB in the room going, you get a roster spot. And then you had me, my sentimental guy in Pitt, you get a roster spot. We're throwing roster spots out everywhere. Okay, you only got 53, man.
Right.
There are going to be some hard decisions that have to be made. And we're going to figure out, as Maz said, by 4 o'clock today, is it going to be 6 wide receivers?
Yeah.
I think it will.
Is it going to be that extra linebacker? Is it going to be that extra defensive end? How is it going to work itself out? Because you can't fit them all in. It would be wonderful if you kept 3 quarterbacks, okay? I wouldn't have made Hooker one of them, but it would have been what? Sorry, JB.
No, it is what it is.
But with that being said, yeah, it'd be great.
There are guys out there. There are other quarterbacks that have been released and were way better than Hendon Hooker, and they're on the waiver wire. I mean, Philadelphia let a guy go. Bengals let a guy go. There's quarterbacks out there if you really want one, and they probably will have one on the practice squad.
He had ample opportunity, and take this from a guy who really liked that pick and really liked that guy in college. He had ample opportunity to show something, anything, and he didn't.
Yeah.
That's it.
3 years.
That's it. There's no other.
And the first year we gave you a reason because you was injured.
Right.
So, yeah, but after that, just nothing. He hasn't improved in any way.
I don't know what to say. That's the harsh reality of life in the National Football League, man. That's the way it goes. All right, lots more Lions stuff to get to. Hey, that's cool. We just ranted for about 25 minutes. Break schmakes, right, JB?
Oh, it's
poor JB. And JB's sweating blood in there. A little blood coming down his forehead right now. Where are we going, JB?
You got something about Planet Fitness, but first let me clear up some super chats we got going on. Shout out to everyone sending them in. $2 for crayons for dinner. Said Cowherd and crew are the Alex Jones of sports.
That's a great way to put it. That's a great way to put it.
Crayons, that's fake rah-rah, bro. Stop it.
Yeah, don't you dare.
Just stop
and
it
take
right
that
now.
schmedium off.
Right. It's medium-ass shirt you wearing at home.
By the way, that's a 2X, and he fits it.
Another $2
shirt.
from crayons for dinner. He said, "You're wrong. I will not elaborate."
Yes. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. You gotta give me something better than that. Give me something better than that.
And finally, one from Steve Lehman. He sent in $5.
Shout
he
out.
said, shock jock syndrome. Media only wants clicks these days. Pure laziness. Too many Nick Wrights of the world.
Yeah, a lot
of Nick Wrights out there.
Hey, I swear to God,
stand his ass either.
I hope you guys that watch me every day I hope that you never think I never will say something I don't believe. I'm telling you right now. That I told myself long ago in this business, I'm never going to be that guy. I'm going to say some whacked out shit.
Right.
Make no mistake about
you
that.
You might take your pants off.
I might take. They might be off right now, but no. Listen, I'm going to back it up, and if I'm wrong, I'll own it. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's the way it is, man. But you got to give me something more than that, you know? Yeah. Because it was rah-rah bravado.
Right. Hey, my reaction is fake rah-rah for sure. I don't give a fuck. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Kick rock, Jason.
Yeah.
Get your own takes. Stop sitting behind fucking Colin Cowherd. Get your own damn takes.